One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at scedjucationlottery.com/betteryou.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
Yeah, if that last segment offended you, I am really, really sorry. Please email our management at yourmom@iheartradio.yourmom.com. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
So, we do Second Date Update every Tuesday, and we always hear excuses of why someone's bailing out on somebody else. And there's been some weird reasons why people don't go on a second date. And then I saw this list of hobbies, that real hobbies that people do. And one of them on this list was something that came up on a Second Date Update. So I thought, I'll go around the room and I'll give you the hobby and we discuss whether they are dating deal breakers. Okay. Now, for example, a doll collector. Right? I think that came up with Second Date Update where there was a bunch of dolls in a room. Mm-hmm. So this is a guy. He has a room filled with antique porcelain dolls that he talks to sometimes. Is it creepy or quirky?
Creepy.
Right.
Talking to them? I know. Yeah. Whoa. Like, there's one thing you'd be like, they were my grandma's. I inherited them. But to be like, hello, darling. Yeah, that's creepy.
Okay. Deal breaker or not, taxidermy enthusiast. She found out he spends his weekend stuffing dead animals and proudly displays them in his living room.
Creepy because he's an enthusiast. If that's weird to me.
Is it a deal breaker?
I would say red flag. Yeah, maybe not deal breaker. Like enter with caution. Yeah.
So Kadeem starts stuffing animals and put them in your living room?
Yeah. Well, we've been together for 5 years, so if he decides to start stuffing animals now, yeah, I have a problem with that. Yeah, because then also, like, on the flip side of that, you don't know, it's like, did that run in his family? Right. And that's like his thing from his grandpa, passed down to his dad, passed down to him. Because then you could go, okay, I could kind of see why you're so excited about it.
This is a real hobby. Extreme couponer. The story is she discovered he spends hours clipping coupons and has a basement full of canned goods he got for free.
Yep. Sign me up. Thank you. We can save $1 over here. I know.
You're into it.
I'm into it. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Snake breeder. He casually mentioned on his date that he has 12 snakes in his house and breeds them to sell online.
I'm going to pass on that one. To sell them online? Because I would be okay with that.
Yeah, but then one day you're sleeping, you're in bed lying, and all of a sudden you feel stuff. A couple snakes got out.
No, immediately no. It would have to have its own room, and I would be okay with it if it was bringing in money and paying for rent.
Ghost hunter. He carries ghost hunting equipment and claims to have made contact with spirits.
Nope.
Deal breaker or adventurous?
Deal breaker for me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't need those spirits in my life.
Mm-hmm. Like what spirits are attaching to him that are then going to probably come creep on you?
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, and then when a spirit actually maybe has a thing for your man and now they're coming for you.
Oh yeah, no thanks.
Oh, like a ghost side piece?
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, that's not good.
Competitive eating. This came up on Second Date Update too. She realized he's training to break a hot dog eating world record. Impressive or gross?
I would say impressive. I'm okay with that.
I think that's gross, and that's a new feeling that I have because I watched Nick do a bratwurst eating competition, and I was repulsed by him, disgusted. So I don't think I could do it.
Well, but poor Nick.
It's true, and I told him that as he was shoving down the glizzy. I was like, "This is disgusting."
Didn't you do it too?
Yeah, I had one, and I ate it like a lady.
Well, why would you eat it like a lady when you're in a hot dog eating contest?
I knew I was going to lose. lose.
I knew I was going to lose. He was literally dunking everything in water and just sludging it down. It was so gross.
He's trying to win.
It was so gross. So no.
Okay, no. Okay, let me throw one more your way. This true story. This is a real hobby. He's a moth collector. He showed her his framed collection of moths and enthusiastically described their species. Is he unique or unsettling?
I mean, I think it's kind of odd, but I don't know if that's a deal breaker.
I think it's kind of unique. Have you guys ever been to that butterfly wonderland?
Yeah, it's a little
here?
weird.
They do like a cool little thing on butterflies and moths, and I think it's interesting.
I only think of the moth for some reason. It's on the poster of
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs, because they were finding moths in the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Or something. So I was kind of like,
I think I'd have to be out.
That's unsettling for me.
I think they're pretty.
I think for guys, when you go over all these, like for the women, like we just went around the room and you were very open about what was a deal breaker. For a guy, I think he'd be like, well, how hot is she?
Yeah, that's true.
I could deal with a moth collector.
Sure. Coupons, great. You're saving me money. Snakes, cool.
It took me a second to register that you said, how hot is she? Because at first I thought you said, ha ha, is she?
Ha ha, is she? I question her hobby. Anyway,
so dumb.
I got a whole bunch of these that are true. We'll go around the room again, maybe Monday, maybe next week. Who knows? And if you've got one, shoot us a text. Text JJR and whatever the hobby is that was a deal breaker for you. It's John, Jane, Rich.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.